Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood person. Hollywood person.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back again with another episode of the Sunderland Save here on my channel. As you can see here, we're starting things off. We've got 4 loan offers come in for the players that we were trying to loan out over the summer but didn't really manage to happen. So hopefully Hudson, Ritchie, Heath and Clark will all manage to get loans in January so that they'll be able to get a bit of play time and grow. We start today's episode off by playing a game against Crystal Palace. We will then take our first steps into the Europa League against Freiburg, and then we have Manchester City. I want you guys to let me know, how would you like the 50 episode special to be done? Would you like it to be done over a transfer window, so maybe we do it over January? Would you like a episode with long gameplay, so we just maybe cover a whole month? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below how you would like it done, and that's what we'll go for. But yeah, basically besides from that, all there is to do is to hop into the first game of the episode against Palace. We have got 3 wins from 3 to start the season off, so we have had a decent start. I don't think we're going to make any changes to the team here because we have everybody fit. Actually, I meant to put Raab up on the bench. That is one thing I did mean to do. Patterson dropping down to the reserves. Obviously unfortunate for Patterson that he just hasn't quite grown enough. You can see we've cut down the squad a lot. I think though I'm happy with our reserves at the moment, I think a couple more players in there just in case we get injuries could be good, but that would be January's problem. I've got to send the scouts out after this game as well, which I need to try and remember. They're showing us Kasper Dolberg, but they're talking about Benjamin Sesko. Now, see who Palace have. In goal, it's Jean, Murray, Soyuncu, Vardio and Luke Thomas. Very good back four. Ceballos, Doucouré, Daniel Richards. Our old player, I forgot about that. Daniel Frutos, Dolberg and Bangura. I completely forgot about Daniel Richards being at Palace. I don't think he played us last season, that's why. But now starting for Palace against us, that is a huge return. Our old youth player, meant to be our youth star but never really hit the ground running for us, comes back to play against us in this one. Good move from us early on here. Can strike one and pull out a save from the keeper there. Good start coming forward. I really need to change my corner takers as well. Oh, good header! That is a very good save from the keeper. Almost goes past him, but he does just tip it round. Good header from Sesko. Like I said, if we put it on Sesko's head, he's likely to get to them. The defence has gone a little bit wayward there. Good save, Etienne Green there. And we do manage to head it clear. He finds Dolberg. Good little bit of play there. Solis then have to come out cross. Doesn't get it. Oh, it's a good bit of play. And Bangura is going to score the first goal against us. We do manage to move that ball around well there. We just didn't manage to actually take the ball off of them there. It probably is my fault. I kind of hesitated with Sole there. I should have probably just brought him straight across to make the tackle, but I stood off a little bit. But we are 1-0 down. Hopefully. We have started well, so I have faith that we'll be able to get back in the game. That's the thing. I was going to fight Thuram here. We'll knock it onto Wilf Zaha, and he will score against his former team. Wilf Zaha getting us back on level terms. We're not going to have him celebrate because obviously he's only just left them as a free agent. But Wilf Zaha does get us back on level terms. It's a good bit of play from us. Sesko does very well against his former team as well to play it around the corner to Zaha. Zaha puts it into the top bins. Good finish, to be fair. I need Need Sesko to be getting more central. He's not doing it again for us at the moment. Gelhardt! What a strike into the bottom corner! The range shots from Joe Gelhardt seem to be fully back into commission, and he finishes that off very nicely into the bottom corner. We do just manage to hold the ball around the edge of the box. We keep playing it back and forth. Keeper, actually, the positioning from the keeper is questionable. Leaves the gap open for Gelhardt, and he just managed to slide it in that bottom corner. 2-1. And now a sweeping ball forward. This is the kind of area that Palace seem to be very good at taking advantage of. Aarons doesn't deal with Bangura there at all. Luke Thomas can play it to Ceballos. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, Daniel Richards must have been offside there because the referee's just called half time as the ball's been played through into the box. That kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to call the whistle there. I was actually calling Etienne Green out to come and claim the ball, but never mind. Referee calls for half time. I'd say we probably have definitely been the better team. Palace did well to finish their first opportunity, but if we can keep up our possession, we definitely have a chance of winning this game. I'll bring Sole out. Didn't manage to actually make that count at all. De Frutos takes a shot, but it's saved. I don't know why we didn't try and keep that in there. Have been very end-to-end so far, and this one is definitely keeping that same vein going. That is a poor touch from whoever the Palace man was. It's broken to Wilf Zaha. He's going to break through on goal here. He is one-on-one though, and he is going to finish it off. Wilf Zaha with 2 goals against his former side. I actually couldn't stop him from celebrating that one. He just decided that he was going to. I mean, if you've been respectful for one, I'm sure that's probably fine, right? But it's actually a big mistake from it's a big mistake from the Palace man. And fortunately for us, Wilf Zaha is there to nick the ball and burst through. 3-1. And I was going to switch this one over to Aarons. He nods it down. Can we find Anas Souari on the run? Got Vardio. So he's going to be tough for us to get past. Thuram though. Good work from Souari, and Crefen Thuram will get himself another goal. I think that's his second goal for us now. So definitely contributing is what I would say. Thuram is a bit of a different player from Dahoud. Dahoud was more of a playmaker, I would say. Thuram is more of a box-to-box. He kind of just finds himself everywhere. He's always in the box, as you can see, and he actually manages to finish off quite a lot of opportunities. So I'm happy to see him in the box. 4-1 now. Dolbergson trying to go through here, but has Sole with him. Maybe always going to go through. Not great defending from us there. It's a big mistake from Souari, but then we should probably cut it out in the midfield. Instead, they do manage to break through. I think Sole probably should have intercepted the pass, but like I said, I'm happy with Sole and Gehi so far. So yeah, hit. Yeah, see, you can see he even sticks a foot out. So I don't really know how we didn't manage to intercept that, but it is what it is. 4-2, but we're doing well. Wow, that was a tough tackle. Oh no, Thuram's down. Please only be a spill injury. I'll be absolutely furious if Ceballos is just broken a toe. No! I can't believe that this isn't a card, by the way. It's an injury that's left Thuram on the floor completely, and as well, he only won a little bit of the ball. I don't think they're even going to show the replay of what happened. De Frutos here, cuts inside. Etienne! I'm getting really sick and tired of Etienne Green making mistakes at the back. We're going to change our fullbacks because our fullbacks are a bit tired. It is 4-3 now. I am not letting Crystal Palace get another goal in here. Malcolm Nebiowe should be starting over Daniel Richards because he's come on and got 2 goals straight away. We've kind of lost our way. It's almost like we got too comfortable. Annoying that we've conceded 3. We were in pretty much complete control of this game. Referee, you alright? Thank you. We were completely in control of the game for the majority of the game, but right towards the end there we let it slip. A little bit annoying to do so because we did dominate the game. I really hope in EAFC that they sort out the shit that these commentators say, because we literally did dominate majority of the game. I mean, literally 60% possession, 16 shots to 9, but we didn't dominate the game at all, apparently. Shut up. We will give an inform for this one, and I think we probably will give it to Wilf Zaha, because obviously he scored 2 goals. It's his former team as well, so he definitely does deserve it. Wilf Zaha, congratulations. Don't know how Ibiowe got man of the match, because he literally isn't on the winning team. It's a dislocated shoulder for Thuram, so he will be out for 2 months. Not quite the 3-month injuries that we were having last season, but it is still a major inconvenience, especially because we go into the Europa League next, so it would have been nice to have him in there. But yeah, we have literally 1 training session to do, and we will be back to play against Freiburg. I'm just going to check the standings, see where we are. We are 3rd at the moment, 4 wins from 4. 3 teams have got 4 wins from 4. We're trailing by 2 goal difference on Liverpool and 3 on West Ham. Harrison Hudson will be going out on a 2-year loan to LAFC. We are at the next game against Freiburg. We do have a press conference to do for the first game in the Europa League, so we'll get that done and then we'll get into the game. Hi guys, welcome to the press conference. We're ready to answer questions whenever you're ready. You come into this Europa League campaign as winners of the Conference League. Does that give you confidence? Look, last season, winning the Conference League, that was a huge achievement for us as a club and for the team and me personally. But we don't want to ride high on last season's accomplishments. It's a whole new season, a whole new challenge. And we're looking to come in here as good European football competitors and be competitive in this competition and push ourselves as far as we can go. You've won your first 3 games in your domestic league. Do you think you'll be able to bring that into the Europa League? We've had a very good start. Obviously, we had a couple players that we needed to readjust and put into the team, but we've had a very good start. Everything's clicking so well so far, but it's a long season. 3 games, though impressive, isn't anywhere near the levels or the tests that we're going to have coming up, and we need to be ready for anything. And we're hoping today we can continue that streak, but we don't want to get overconfident. We're quietly optimistic that we have what it takes to win this match, but we're playing against our biggest test in the group, so we'll look forward to the match, but we won't take anything for granted. Where do you see this club getting to in this competition? I feel like any time you're in a competition like this, you have to have ambition, and I'm looking at this from a very ambitious standpoint, but also I have belief in my team, and I do fully believe that we can win this competition. I think there's going to be a lot of good teams that we come up against. There's going to be a lot of challenges along the road, but I think we should definitely be in the conversation of the teams that are looking to win this competition, and that is personally where I'll be aiming. Thanks, guys. Right, here we go. First game in the Europa League, an exciting time. I am kind of... No, you know what? I think I'm going to keep the team how it was. I was tempted to maybe start Diallo, but I think we'll keep it how it is for now. See how we match up in the Europa League.
An occasion of real meaning for these 2 sides as they literally prepare to enter the European stage. The first act in the drama that is the Europa League. It's coming up next, live on EA TV.
Here we go. We are at home for the first game. Going to be probably our toughest matchup. I'd say Freiburg are definitely the best team in our group, so they're going to be our main rivals to be getting out of this group, hopefully as first. So this will be I would say this will be a pretty big indicator for who's going to finish top. Obviously it's only the first game, but it's going to be a pretty big indicator to let us know.
And the starting 11 for Sunderland.
Mark Gahey and Ryan Sessegnon are both on the verge of being suspended. That must have been for their former teams, but I don't think that carried across to a new season, because we haven't played any European football yet. So yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. But our team is exactly the same. as the last game, besides from Turam. Why do I always say that and it's not exactly the same? Let's take a look at the Freiburg team. Flacken in goal, Amari, Papagay, Rodriguez Williams, Douglas Luiz, Sharda, Gregorich, Benete, Solanke. Decent team for them actually. A couple recognisable players, which is something that sometimes doesn't happen in Europe, especially in the group stages. Gelhardt as well to step round. He'll find Aaron's. Loftus-Cheek into Sesko. He strikes one. It's a good save by Flacken. Aaron's going to go back to Sesko. He strikes it. What is Will Zaha doing? What is Zaha doing? Why did he slide? Good little 1-2s here. Aaron's. It's a lovely little ball across. Sesko is in the middle. And it's an easy finish for our first goal in the Europa League. And really, there was only one man that was ever going to score it. Benjamin Sesko getting us the first goal of the game and the first goal of the Europa League campaign. It's a good little bit of 1-2 play from Gelhardt and Aaron's all the way down that wing. Defence should probably do a little bit better to mark Sesko there, or maybe even try and make a challenge. But Benjamin Sesko is an out-and-out goal scorer, and he does finish that one off to give us the 1-0 lead. Sharda, also good ball inside, good save from Max Aaronson. He's not in goal. Etienne Green. Soleil does very well there to get the tackle in. A good little 1-2 around the corner there. Can we find Benjamin Sesko on the run? Yes, we can. And he does have the pace to break through. Can he finish? Yes, he can, from one end to the other. And Benjamin Sesko gets his second goal of the game already. Soaked up a good bit of pressure there. It's a good tackle from Soleil, and then we just easily a couple passes to break through. Sesko makes a very good run around the corner and then finishes it into the top bins. 2-0 Sunderland. Okay, he doesn't manage to actually take the ball away there. We're finding Gregorich. Oh, it's a surprising finish actually. Max Aaron should maybe read it a little bit better, but I didn't expect him to cut it back and shoot that quickly, if I'm honest. Max Aaron's was coming across here. I was just turning Max Aaron's to try and make a challenge. Soleil maybe should do a little bit better, but that is a quick turning shot from Gregorich. Unfortunately, once again, we have conceded. Sesko gets it back into Will Zaha. That's poor goalkeeping, if I'm honest. Flecken should be coming out there to try and claim that ball. It's a good ball from Sesko. He does well to keep fighting for it and get the ball back. But the keeper there really should be trying to cut that out. He can't be letting that in your 6-yard box be rolled across to Will Zaha, who just has an easy finish in the box. 3-1. Good play here. That is a very good play. And once again, Will Zaha is just free in the box, and it is 4-1. Another tapping from Will Zaha. Another good ball, to be fair, from Benjamin Sesko. We were patient with that one. Something I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious of this season is trying to go for the guaranteed goal, not always just trying to strike it early. I often last season rushed a few of our opportunities and we kind of wasted them, but not so far in this game at least. That is a 4-1 lead. 2 goals from Sesko, 2 goals from Zaha. Very, very, very good half for us so far. I didn't see if it was Anthony Gordon now because there's more going on in the box. God's sake. Keep the pressure up by taking shots. Loftus-Cheek should win that one. Can Diallo win that one? Almost, but it just deflects. Oh, good ball inside. Zaha finds Sesko, and it is going to be 5, and it is going to be the hat-trick. 2 assists, 3 goals. Zaha, 2 goals, 1 assist. The front two of Zaha and Sesko are actually turning out to be quite a pairing. Obviously, it only happened because the injury to Vertsen, but they're actually playing very well together right now. We're going to bring Carter on here. I actually think I'm going to make a couple of other changes just to save some fitness, because obviously we got the game coming up against City after this one. So we're going to save Aarons and Sessegnon for that one. Goes inside Solanke, and Sole is there once again. And it's a huge first win for us in the group stages of the Europa League. We will walk away 5-1 winners against probably the stiffest competition in our group. So a very, very big statement from us in the first game of the Europa League. And a statement that I'm very happy with. I would have liked to keep a clean sheet if possible, but it's not that big a deal that we didn't. We're not going to be giving man of the matches for the group stage, just because I don't think that's really a thing that we do. But yeah, very nice first win. Looks like Jack Clark has agreed his loan to go out to Wolfsburg for 6 months in January, so that would be nice for him to get a bit of play time. One more game left in this episode, and it is against Manchester City. Obviously a team that have absolutely battered us so far in this series, so I'm not particularly looking forward to this game because we're riding high at the moment, and it'll be disappointing if we do fall down. They currently sit in 7th on 7 points. We're keeping our team exactly the same. We may have some tired legs in this game, so we may have to make a few subs, especially with Sesko and Zaha, but hopefully the boys can play out most of the game. Ideally, we do have a couple players that we can bring on, so it's not too big a deal. The City lineup is this: Ederson in goal, Kabore, Bremer, Diaz and Cancelo, the back four, Renato Sanchez, Rodri, Yangel, Herrera, Palace, Sarabia, Haaland, Foden, Grealish on the bench, Wahi, Couto. Decent side. A little bit weaker than the second game we played against them last season, but like I say, it's City. They have Haaland. All they need to do is play it to Haaland in the box, and he's probably likely to score. They just throw so much at you. We won't be jumping to sim this early in the season though, so we will be playing the game out no matter what happens. See if we can find Sesko with this one. Oh, it does get headed clear. It's going to fall to Sole. Oh, you have to say, maybe if it wasn't Sole in that position, we might have had an opportunity to score there. Oh, Sesko, come on. Can't be having mistakes like this. How have we not blocked that, man? Paulo fucking Sarabia. Whatever the dickhead's name is. Pablo. We're in front of the ball. Sole, come on. Block the other way. And also near post again, Etienne. You got to stop getting beaten at your near post, Etienne. You've made a couple good saves this game, sure, I'll give you that. But man, you've got to stop getting beaten at that near post. Sole's in there. Gahey. What?
And now he must score. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
What is Etienne Green just done? What has Etienne Green just done there?
And it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just
what does he do? Why is he screening Foden? I cannot believe what I've just seen. Now Hart's going to play this one out to Max Aarons. Terrible touch from Max Aarons again though. Loftus-Cheek to strike one, but obviously Ederson will probably make the save because it's Ederson. We don't have our guaranteed header anymore, so we're going to have to try and find Sole, who's very far back from like 4 miles out. Oh, because he can just run past everyone and you can't stop him. What is happening? What is going on? What is happening? Tell me how we haven't won the ball here. What is going on? Oh man, I don't know about these games against City and that. I honestly don't know. I feel like they are so scammy. Maybe it's just me as a player. Maybe I don't have the talent to beat their players, but like I just can't. I don't even understand how you're meant to, because the minute I look at that.
And Renato Sanchez with it now.
What am I meant to do?
Fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper.
I make tackles, I make blocks, and the ball just comes back.
Is this the moment?
What is Etienne Green doing?
Performance.
What is he doing?
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. But when he shoots, I expected him to go.
What is he
He
doing?
never beat the goalkeeper inside that near.
3 times in this game. And we just can't.
And there it is, the final
Yeah,
whistle.
I don't
Not
know.
what the home
Etienne
fans were
Green
hoping for before a goal was
absolutely
given.
screwed us there, if I'm honest. He made 4 mistakes. I'm starting to get a little bit sick of Etienne Green. I'm a big fan of the saves that he makes, but he's making a lot of mistakes for us, and it's costing us. It's going to start to cost us points. It's not at the moment, but at some point it's going to start costing us points. So we may have to look for a new starting goalkeeper. Maybe not this season, but definitely next season. However, that's going to be the end of this one. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.